What's up, family? Welcome to another episode of Hustle King. It's your boy Sheet.
It's your boy TJ.
And we got a special guest with us today, man. The third member of the Hustle Kings, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Hey, what's up, man? My name Tyler, man. You know, just here to make it do what it do. Help my boys out with this podcast, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah, man. Most definitely, man. We definitely appreciate you, brother, man.
For sure. Quarantine, though. You got some sanitizer, man?
Oh, yeah. You know how to do that. Y'all know I'm good. Y'all know I'm good.
You feel me? I don't know you good.
All right, man. We got a good show for you guys today, man. We just want to talk to you guys about how we've been semi-quarantining through this epidemic, man. I know one of the things that I've been doing was binge watching Spawn, the old HBO series, man. I used to watch it, you know, when it first came out back in the early 90s or 2000s. But, you know, great show. I've been loving that, man. So what's some things you've been doing during the quarantine, Tyler?
Man, number one, spending time with the family. Embracing the moments that, you know, that we really don't get to have, especially with the line of business that we do. Sleep. I've been binge watching Black Lightning on Netflix. You know, like you said, in the 90s, they showing a bunch of our shows that we used to watch growing up. Disney Plus, shout out to them. I've been watching Gargoyles, plus your typical shows.
They do have Space Jam on Netflix now.
Oh yeah, and you know, Harlem Nights, More Money.
Oh yeah, all the hood classics available for y'all right now, y'all streaming platforms, man. So hey, take advantage. Take advantage, man. What about you, TJ? What you been catching up on? I mean, how you been managing through the quarantine? What's some things that you been doing, man, during this epidemic, man?
Hey man, I've still been running my business. On top of that, I just been spending time with family, like Tyler said. You know, just hanging out in the neighborhood with the neighborhood kids, with Maddox and me and Sierra, just, you know, watching movies. And yesterday we woke up watching Family Matters about 3 hours. You know, Other than that, just chilling and relaxing. Man, I'm actually enjoying this time off, you know, so to speak. Cause I mean, I ain't gonna say it's good, but it ain't bad, you know. Like I said, that time, most of the time you away is at work.
You lose a lot of time at work.
Yeah, so you know, I feel like, you know, I can take this time to spend more with my family, man, and do what I got to do, and just catch up on things around the house.
Agreed.
Most definitely, man. So. Yeah, man. You know, is there anything you guys are ready to get back to once this thing, you know, straighten out? Like, what's some things that you guys miss during the quarantine that you can't wait to get back to doing, man?
I miss basketball. I miss, you know, the
ESPN.
boys going at it. LeBron going at it. My boy LeBron. Shout out to King James. You know what I'm saying?
Team Durant.
Whatever, cuz.
Team Durant.
NCAA, you know, they shut that down. I'm missing that right now. You know, but, you know, it is what it is, man.
Long as football season takes off.
I'm missing sitting down at a restaurant with my family and just, you know, eating and, you know, instead of having to take it out and go to the house, it's out of the norm, man. So,
I mean, but at the same time, it's like pros and cons with the takeout and delivery. Because, like, you know, right now you get to make a home-cooked meal, sit down as a family at the table. You know, that's stuff that I'm enjoying right now.
For real.
So I can't really
kind of take it back to the 90s.
Yeah, you know, you get to sit down every night with your family and eat dinner, and vice versa is like being in a hurry, preparing what's the, you know, for the next day and everything. So,
what about you, man?
Hey, man. Same here. Really enjoying the family time, watching the girls, you know, run around and, you know, watching all the little kid channels on YouTube. Enjoying time with my wife, man. You know, just catching up on, you know, quality time. That's a big thing, man. You know, and looking at a lot of the things that the people are doing on Instagram, I think is very creative, man. Coming up with the challenges. I think that's dope. Yeah, I think that's dope, man. I seen Fab do one.
Yeah.
I did mine.
Hey, Big Key, I got you, bro.
I shot these guys out. Hey, look, I nominated them. They ain't did theirs yet, man.
I'm going to do mine with Maddox on my back.
Yeah, Randy, man. We seen you. We got a homeboy named Randy as well.
Yeah, hey, we got you, bro. We got you.
Yeah, brother. Hey, man, yeah, that's on the way. That's on the way,
So
brother.
that's what you missing.
Yeah, man. You know, also, what's some more things I came across?
I'm a snack. I'm just
No problem, man. No problem, man. Another thing that I came across was on Instagram was what else did I see?
I see a lot of people
the TikTok videos.
Yeah.
I think that was dope.
I see a lot of people doing bingo.
Yeah.
People doing shots. Like,
Yeah, see a shot, take a shot.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's everybody's taking advantage of
I'm
the
gonna
time,
say
man.
what I miss.
What's up?
The one big thing that I do miss, I think it's more so not the distance thing. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to go out and go to a store and not have to worry about, you know, if you cough. Because like I have allergies and I ain't trying to be out here coughing and people looking at me like I got corona.
Yeah. That's allergies.
Miss going to Jersey Mike's getting a sub.
Facts.
Cause that's like my favorite place in the world.
That cheesesteak sub, bro. I know you don't eat beef.
Yeah, I don't eat beef, man. Let me get the big kahuna though. I think another one I would probably say is just, you know, running in the store, like, you know, to be able to sit down with your family, eat at a restaurant.
Yeah, man.
Man, we go to Walmart all the time. You know, they ain't closed. so that ain't
Walmart ain't closed. No grocery stores is major grocery stores are closed right now.
Yeah.
But it's just like, for all three of us, we have families. You know, we kind of, it ain't even so much as about our well-being, it's about the kids' well-being that we be more so concerned about.
Yeah.
So that's really it. I miss, like, not having to be on a cautious note, as cautious. You know, you're going to always be cautious, but other than that, that's about it. I miss going to a grocery store getting toilet tissue, too.
Yeah, man.
For all y'all people out there stealing toilet tissue, you only got one butthole. You don't need all that tissue, man.
Why is this a thing? Why is this an issue, man? Really. You go on the toilet tissue aisle, man, it's nothing. It's blown out, man. It's like I never felt like going to get. That's a good topic, brother, that you have brought up, man. Why do we have to go in the grocery stores and feel like we're trying to get a Jordan release for our necessities? There's such a problem. There's such a problem, man. You have to go to venture to like 3 different locations just to find necessities for your family. So that's one thing I really want to get back to normal.
What's mind blowing though is like they out here worrying about paper, but what about the soap? You don't see soap going out. You see sanitizer, but no body soap, no hand soap. I mean, for another example, like toothpaste. You could go down to medicine aisle right now and get any type of medicine.
Yeah, and not only that, like hand sanitizer. What's in hand sanitizer?
Man,
alcohol. Just get you some rubber alcohol, put it on your hands and rub it together. You be good to go.
You could get a spray bottle, a little miniature spray bottle with some alcohol. Before you touch anything, just spray it before you grab it, you know, or touch it. Mm-hmm. But other than the coronavirus, man, how's life for you fellas anyways?
Oh, great, man. Great. Like you said, I'm just, you know, appreciating the time with my family right now. I do believe the man upstairs is going to work it all out, man. It's just, you know, the state of North Carolina right now is just doing the best they can to try to quarantine this thing, man, and, you know, figure it all out. And they're all trying to provide people with the benefits to be able to enroll in getting their, you know, benefits where they've been, you know, laid off temporarily. So I think, you know, Governor Roy Cooper is doing everything he can in his power to make sure that the state of North Carolina is containing this thing, man. So, you know, what about you, TJ? How you feel, man?
Like I said, I feel like everything's gonna be just fine. You know, it's a serious matter, but you know, hey man, we just gotta come together and just, you know, just keep moving forward. You know,
wait this thing out, man.
Yeah.
What about you, Tyler?
I mean, pretty much the same thing TJ said. It's a serious matter, but at the same time, with any serious matter, man, if you all take the proper precautions behind it, you know, it won't keep the virus. Like, okay, my wife had just mentioned something to me yesterday. She was telling me, well, no, not yesterday, today. She was telling me that China has no cases of the coronavirus right now. I mean, Italy, the same thing. Like, they did a full national quarantine. So that pretty much isolates everybody. So if the disease has nowhere to carry on or latch on to, eventually it's gonna die. So I mean, it's kind of like a trial and error, hit and miss type ordeal.
Do you feel like, just for us, for instance, do you feel like if the state of North Carolina went to the extremes of closing everything down, let's say for 2 weeks, would that contain the virus? And, you know, would you see like the cases start coming down?
I would say, yeah, but at the same time, that defeats the purpose if not everybody in the country is doing their part.
Exactly. I mean, if everybody's inside the house,
yeah,
you know, then it's killing the virus because the virus can't get out and go nowhere. But
I'm saying, like, as far as like, if you got the state of North Carolina doing it, but the state of South Carolina, they still turning up, walking around, going amongst each other. It's just, and then you go, you know, this state may be cleared, and then you fly into South Carolina, or you go to South Carolina, like Myrtle Beach, and you touch something, and then boom, you got the coronavirus, you come back to North Carolina. It's just going to be an ongoing cycle.
So do you think this has to be a global quarantine to contain this thing?
I wouldn't say global. I would say you know, as far
National?
as national, as far as United States, I would definitely suggest that to go ahead and nip it in the bud. Because I mean, the amount of time that we've been sitting here pondering on if we should have, if we shouldn't. Like if you went on and done it, 2 weeks we've been out of work, everybody feel better, and then the ball keep going back.
The process could have been
it could have been done
faster, yeah.
Versus like right now, you can still go anywhere, and you know, Governor Roy Cooper Trump suggested that, you know, don't be in the area more than 10 plus people. Yeah. You know, it's up to your discretion. But if you in an area like that and only 2 people have it, or one person has that virus, they didn't expose it to all the other people.
Yeah, because what if you go in the grocery store? It's definitely gonna be more than 10 people in the grocery store. So it's really no way to. All thing you can do is keep your hands clean, man, and you know, avoid trying to come in contact with a big crowd. But it's I don't really know how you can quarantine it unless they just do a 2-week shutdown. I don't even know if that's enough.
I know they was talking about it, but
yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what's enough, to be honest, at this point, man. But you know, we're gonna make it through, and hopefully they can come up, you know, with something that can knock this thing out the bud, man. But you know, as of right now, we're just trying to provide content to the people, man, to let y'all know that, hey, man, everything is gonna be all right. We're gonna make it through, and I'm just getting vibes from my friends, man. They come and we make this show what it is today, man. We just trying to inform the people while having a good time while doing it, man. So another thing that I really miss heavily is the sports, man. It's kind of weird not coming home, not being able to watch not seeing LeBron James on TV, man, on a Friday night.
You can see him on Instagram dancing with the family, yo.
Yeah, but it's not the same, man. It's not the same. So I do hope this quarantine, gets wrapped up so we can enjoy our sports again. Just get back to the normal, man, because, what we've been doing in the process is like, we're trying to be creative with the podcast. We've been linking up, just, kicking and having a good time with each other. So it is good that, everybody ain't got too much to do, because you can just call it, your buddies and, man, hey, how you doing, man? Or like, hey, man, you want to come through, play the game? Yeah. Or, do anything. Yeah, we shot ball earlier this week, man. Yeah. We had a good time, man.
Shot ball, what else? Played a little bit of 2K.
Yeah.
It's still just at the same time, like, you really not being able to provide to your means for your family, because, you used to working 5 days straight, and then weekend, cram everything in on the weekend. But now it's like you get to come home, you may not want to be home sometimes because you kind of feel like, that's hurting you financially, but at the same time, it's like just embrace and enjoy that little bit of time you can have, because
most definitely,
when it's gone, it's gone.
That's why in these tough times, it's good to save up,
Yeah.
And be in a position, for stuff like this right here, man, because this really hit hard for America and other countries as well.
And nobody was ready. Nobody was ready for this, man. This was a global epidemic, and I don't really think too many Americans were ready for this. But I do know in our state, Governor Roy Cooper, man, I think you're doing a great job, man. You're doing the best you can do, right now. And I do have faith that they're going to find a way to make sure that everybody get the benefits they need, man. And hopefully pretty soon we can just plan our vacations, man. Because right now we don't know how long this thing go on. Like, a lot of us are being excited about going on vacation, because I wanted to take my family to Disney World this year, man. But, with this going on right now, I don't know, how long do you honestly think that it would take to a point of normalization where people can just, like, travel again, man, like plan trips and stuff? Like, how long do you think that might be?
I don't know. Trump was saying about July or August, everything might clear up, but who knows, man? You never know. Like you said, we was planning on taking Maddox to Disney in June, but I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, man.
So
that's what kind of sucks, man. You really can't make any plans right now.
I have in-laws that live in Florida, so,
So how they making it through?
Everybody cool, it's just like I was talking to my mother-in-law.
I actually haven't heard much about Florida.
Yeah, like I was talking to my mother-in-law like 2 days ago, and she was saying it was just real dead down there. Of course, activity then slowed up tremendously. Yeah. Just people still taking that precaution. Even though you ain't heard anything, they just taking that precaution.
Yeah.
That's about it. I ain't really, my biggest concern is, like I said, my family, my wife, who is currently pregnant right now. So that's my main concern, is like, her being out in the public.
Yeah.
Making sure of her well-being.
Yeah, definitely. Making sure of her well-being, because right now she a high-risk period. So that's my main concern.
Yeah, I miss it all, man. I really do. I miss going to the movies. I miss my sporting events. I miss going out to eat with the family. You know, just the normal things that we take for granted. You know, I think this is what really is making us realize, like, hey, man, we take a lot of things for granted on a day-to-day basis, man. Sure. We really do.
For sure.
You know, so, hey, man, maybe this is an opportunity for all of us to get our thoughts and clear our heads and, you know, get our thoughts right, man.
It's really like the world stop.
Yeah, man, work on making ourselves, you know, what some things I could do to be a better man.
So, I mean,
take control of your mind.
Since you guys had the time, like, to actually clear that mind, like, have you thought about your next few steps that you do want to, like, accomplish this year?
I've been mapping all my stuff out, man. I've been jotting a lot of stuff down and, you know, trying to, you know, think of ways that I can do this and I can do that. But, you know, I talk amongst y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So we talk every day.
Together. Yeah.
So, my homeboy here, TJ, he's in the landscaping business, man. Salute to you, brother, on that,
appreciate it, man.
That's a big accomplishment, man.
Parker's Professional Landscaping, man. Hit me up if you ever need my business.
Well, you put my man number out there.
I serve Nash County, Halifax County. I might go a little bit up in the Wake County.
Johnson County.
Wilson County, Johnson County. You know, around the areas, man. My number is 252-907-1306. And I do free estimates, so hit me up.
Oh, my bad. We is going to put the number on. We're going to put the number on there.
Follow me on Instagram at Parker's Pro Lawn. And, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. So what's some things you've been, since you're in the customer service business, what have you been encountering from your customers during these trying times, man? What's some things they've been saying, you know, telling you?
Actually, a lot of my customers have really been trying to get caught up on their yard and their landscaping and stuff like that. So they've been calling me, man, and, you know, through this trying time, I still give them pointers and stuff. I don't just go there to cut the grass or landscape something. I try to leave them with something, you know, something on their mind to take, something positive to take it to the next week. But, you know, I mean, I've been out here, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And I thank everybody for, you know, calling me during this tough time, you know, keeping me busy. I really appreciate that. And, yeah.
Most definitely. We're all sneakerheads here as well. But I think he, you know, cuts the cake when it comes down to being one of the biggest, you know, sneakerheads, man. So
not right now.
Yeah, you know. So, how do you feel about all the retail stores like closing down due to this? Even the on-site stores closing down where people were looking for certain releases, like, because I heard that
they pushed some releases.
The Michigan 13,
the quote unquote the Flints.
They got delayed.
Yeah.
Also as the Far Red Files got delayed.
Yeah, they got delayed. I mean, as far as like, of course, you know, the organization Nike, man, that's like number one when it comes to sneakers, anyways. You know, you got your follow-up sneaker brands, Adidas, Reebok, Saucony, all those guys. It's hitting them because you got to look at the stocks. It all boils back down to the stocks.
Yep.
You know, right now in this, you know, epidemic that we're going through, all the stocks are plummeting, people losing money out of their 401k.
Yeah. I saw a girl last week, she lost $50K out of hers.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know,
how?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you got to think about it. That's in stocks that you invested within, tied into your 401k. So when it crashed, it just kind of hurt people. But I think sneaker companies right now, it's a minor setback, but at the same time, it's still a major comeback. Because you got to think about it. It's going to always be.
You think will it build up the hype now, due to be delayed?
Nah, I really think it's going to die. A lot of the hype behind it is going to die because you got to think about it. People been out of work. They more so concerned about their bills, their well-being. I mean, unless you got the people out there that's just, they don't care. They stay at home with their mom, stuff like that. They can still afford to do that. But my main concern is like I said, family, household. I have a son who's in daycare. You know, your typical bills that you got to be more so concerned about versus like shoes. So it's a time to do it and it's a time not to do it. So right now I ain't even pressed for them. I got, like this guy tell you and that guy tell you, I got enough, but I'm not focused on that.
Yeah.
So,
and even in this tough time, man, you know, they say it might go into a recession. I mean,
I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I doubt
but, you know, in this tough time, man, take advantage of your resources. You know, and if you need help, don't be afraid to ask a family member or somebody that's close to you. it should be willing to help you out. You know. So I mean.
So you know, why do you think that I brought that conversation up? We all have things that we desire and things that we like, but don't go broke in these trying times.
Definitely.
Don't put your family in
At
jeopardy,
risk.
at risk in these trying times. Let's wait. We got to pinch every penny that we have to make it through these trying times, because we don't really know what to expect. You know, I know our state is doing the best they can, but we got to wait this thing out. What were you saying, brother?
I was just gonna say, man, at this time, like, this is not a time for you to try to live beyond your means.
Not at all.
Like, if you sit here and look at your account and you got this and this that's gonna come out every month, they may have gave a grace period for that time frame.
You're still gonna have to pay it back.
You still gonna have to pay it back. So don't, just because you have a grace period don't mean, let's go out here and blow all this money on getting fly and doing. Nah, man.
And go ahead.
Oh no,
bro.
no.
I was gonna say, and if we receive that money from the government, take that money and either invest it or use it towards something that's gonna spend it wisely. Use it towards something that's gonna benefit your household.
Yeah, because we don't know how long it's gonna take for us to get back to our regular hours.
Yeah,
and I mean, and then all the people, like all the teachers who are out there, like if each household is about to get this money, man, I hope to God that the families who are not financially stable, they have kids, their kids is hungry, like the kids that are depending on school lunches. Man, if you get this money, please make sure you feed your kids. Yeah. Make sure you feed your kids.
And reach out to us, man. We'll be glad to help somebody with a meal, man. You just reach out to us. I'll be happy to, help somebody with a meal. I gave a homeless man a meal the other day, man, and he was just like, he was thankful, man.
Yeah,
it was a half of a sandwich, but you know.
So we need to look what we can do within our city of Rocky Mount, what we can do. Get with some people and see what we can do here at Hustle Kings to help out our city, man. Because every little bit helps. Because I might be in a position one day where I might need this man to help me, or vice versa, man. So do what you can, to help the next fellow man. So I really do applaud y'all brothers for thinking about that or bringing it to my attention, man. Because that's something really good. Like, let's get out without our own head. And become creative and do some things to help some other people in need, because we never know what we're coming to. We never know what position we might be in. So we're blessed right now. So we just want to continue being blessed.
And even if they're a stranger, the Bible says, be careful how you entertain strangers. There could be an angel unaware. So
I just look at any person I approach or anyone I do. I never met you a day in my life. I'm gonna treat you like how I want to be treated. So at the end of the day, like you got to give respect to get respect. If I give my respect and you don't take it however you want to take it, and that just gave me a sign to part ways with you as an individual. Because one thing about misery is love's company. So at the same time, I mean, you just gotta watch who you maneuver around and keep the circle tight. I mean, sometimes you gotta be by yourself to find yourself, and just focus on you. You gotta find yourself before you can help somebody else. So us three right here, we know ourselves.
Yeah, we prepare the meals, but we ain't too cool with people coming with a plate.
Nah. And then one thing, like the one thing I can honestly say, man, is like all three of us right here, we all married, we all have beautiful wives, beautiful houses. Yeah. We the providers and everything. We go to do our job, but our women, they the glue.
Yeah. So that's one thing about us as men, like. We, like you said, we the providers, so we always looking a way to invest in something, or get you a circle of guys like these boys right here that's gonna, get with you and invest in something, and get some assets in your life, because we got young kids, man. When we leave away from here, we want to leave them something, to remember and take along with them in life.
Yeah. Like I said, we got numerous of friends that all got the same mindset as we do, man. We want to salute those guys as well, man. And we're gonna be bringing them on as well to the podcast. So we've been getting good feedback, man. But another thing I want to touch on in this episode was I know the ladies are worrying about their salons closing down.
That's crazy. My wife said something today, man.
Yeah, it's a real thing. My barber told me that she's going to close down and quarantine for 2 weeks. But look, I think that's one of the best things she can do, because she's coming in contact with so many people on a day-to-day basis. So, I don't think it really means that much to the guys, man, but to the ladies.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
My wife's still get her lashes done and all the stuff she needs.
So what are some things that the women can do
You gonna take that one?
Yeah,
I mean, we both gonna take, but
Yeah, due to the salons and things potentially closing down or being forced to close down because of quarantine. So, what are some things they can do to stay fly?
Maybe they can, take one customer at a time,
Yeah.
leave it at a minimum, you know what
Make
I'm saying?
appointments or
Yeah,
something
make
like that.
appointments, even if you got to do it at your household, I'm pretty sure everybody would understand, but other than that, it's a lot of women entrepreneurs out here that sell hair, do nails, do lashes, especially lashes, so, I mean, things like that, most of them do it out of their house anyway, so.
Yeah, maybe that's an option. Maybe the petitions can do, make appointments from home, work from home if they feel comfortable, to help the ladies out, man. Did you have, some advice?
No, I mean, I thought you was about to pitch something, but no, I mean, first thing first, man. You just gotta tell her she beautiful regardless,
Yeah, and
you
that's
definitely gotta, cause it's confidence over beauty any day. So, despite that she can't make it to the salon or anything, you still gotta let her know that she is a beautiful woman. I think another thing would be probably like, I don't know. I mean, they'd probably be able to they'll make the marriage a lot stronger. Be like, hey, you want me to straighten your hair or something? Just try to spend more time as far as
whatever
in
it
the house.
takes.
Yeah, whatever
I
it
feel
takes.
what you're saying. Whatever it takes, man.
Yeah.
And we were saying that to be said too.
That's
Like,
love, and
yeah,
we got inspiration for all the kings as well as the queens. So I know, salute to my queen, Crystal Macklin. Ladies, you're beautiful anyway. Like, these things enhance your beauty, but it's not gonna be the end all of it.
Yeah.
So I mean, don't worry about it. Y'all still all queens. We're all still kings. So. Just let these people do the right things they can do to quarantine and get this thing on the wraps, man. But it's gonna be all right, man. So
what y'all do this week that made you, y'all map out any goals or anything for yourself this week?
Yeah,
That's some cool, right?
yeah, most
Hey,
definitely,
man, I
man.
don't care.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we keep it 100 on this
I
thing,
don't
man.
care.
I just want to let you know.
Yeah.
One thing I really wanted to get back in the gym, man. I was making great process. Spend a little more time with my kids. Interact with them, see what's going on with them, see some things that they're excited about doing once we get out of this quarantine.
Yeah.
Maybe take my wife on a date again. Just to get out. Because it's cool that you got the quality time within the house, but it's a lot of things that we miss doing, like riding out, going to the malls, and a lot of this stuff is freeing after having a hard week. And I'm praying for all the families, man, that want to get back to the norm, man. Like I said, we're in a blessed predicament right now, but I just hope the small businesses make it through. I hope all my fellow Americans, stay strong.
Okay.
Make it through. It's just
Out here, President.
yeah,
Okay.
man.
President Black.
That's how I
Member
feel.
Blue.
And that's why I got so much love for these brothers and all my brothers that's not on the podcast, because all my friends, we link up, man, and we just have good conversation on how to promote and stay inspired by each other, man. So.
Yeah.
And that's what I think as far as with our generation, man, is the biggest problem. This off the rip, because with our generation, it's like, yo, we willing to take it versus to sit down and ask you how you get there as a person. What steps did you take?
Yeah, and our generation, a lot of people are inspired off social media.
Yeah.
So, if you seeing stuff every day, you like, man, I want to do that. Why don't you just do it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta walk on faith, not by sight.
Exactly. A lot of people are scared to do stuff. And I feel like, just like, sometimes we talk about stuff, you be like, man, I don't know if I can do it. What'd I tell you?
Yeah, man.
Do it.
I'm glad you brought it up, man, because the whole reason that I created this podcast was off of, being inspired by watching The Breakfast Club alongside other people having content to provide for the people. I feel like I have a voice. I feel like I have, a type of swag that I can bring to the game, to inspire other people, man, that might be down and out. Because I don't know if this interview might inspire somebody to do something, and I'm pretty sure that it will, because the first one that we did, a couple guys from high school reached out to me, man, and they saluted me, man, and said they would, looking into doing a podcast. And one guy said he was working on one for 6 months, and I told that guy, man, hey, man, you can do it, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just believe in yourself. I mean, sometimes you know, we're podcasting right now from my garage, man. You know, but I'm so relaxed. I'm so humbled, you know, to do that, man, because I know I'm providing a platform for my fellow peers that you know might can get something over the conversations that we have day to day, man. Yeah. And that was the biggest thing. I said, like, man, we giving all this game to each other, man. Let's give it to other people while you know mixing up a little bit of entertainment and having fun. Yeah. So. I really do appreciate that, man.
I mean, we joke around just like every other person in here. I mean, at this table, we all joke around. You know, if you can hear how we talk to each other sometimes, you're like, wow. But at the end of the day,
that's for a whole nother channel.
Yeah, that's for a whole nother channel, another episode. But
it's not a kids channel.
Nah, I mean, but at the same time, it's like there's nothing but love. I know I can call either one of these guys, plus the ones that ain't at the table. I can definitely reach out to them and say, hey, look. You know, if I needed any type of advice or just something for them, like, to do me a favor, man. Like, I called TJ the other week. I was like, hey, look, man, can you hit my grass? Bruh got off worked 12 hours, got off work, can't cut my grass, man. Yeah. I told him I humbly appreciated that, man. I mean, I know you were tired, but it's just stuff like that we do for each other. Like, you know, Christmas came around. We all put my son's trampoline together. We put this guy's son basketball goal together. Yeah. It's like you know who to rock with. And
it's just like you said, give us versus takers, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, give us versus takers. Like with that said,
I feel you, man.
And like with that said, you know, like I'm a machine, man. I can go. Like I go to work. I work a full-time job on top of my business.
We still trying to figure out what he be putting in his cup sometimes, because that coffee don't be coffee,
man. And on top of being a dad, a husband, working, man, I love it. You know, I thank God for giving me the strength and everything to get up every day and do what I do, man. And same with y'all boys, man. I'm glad I can inspire y'all. Y'all can inspire me, and we just gonna keep going. Yeah, you know.
Truly a blessing. Truly a blessing.
That's the motto of life, man. Keep going.
That's really it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep pushing.
Yeah. And
hey, man, I got a question for you. You the big music king right now.
What's up?
Like, what are you listening to since you've been
talk
in
to
this?
us.
Since you've been in this quarantine ordeal.
Tell us.
I was just here like what 2 days ago.
You put me on.
You put me on the 42 drug.
42 Doug? Yeah, 42 Doug, okay.
Yeah, that was, that young guy, man, salute to him, man.
Free him. Matter of fact, free 42 Doug. Because, I mean, I don't know him on a personal note, but music quality, man, he got a lot to tell, so.
He signed with CMG, right?
He signed with CMG and Full Pockets Full, so check his music out whenever y'all have time. I don't know promoting tips, but.
Oh, yeah. You just speaking how you feel, man. Yeah. Somebody might, you know, say, I want to rock with that.
Money Man, shout out to you.
Money Man. Oh man, he dropped one like 2 months back to back. Yeah, man, those two albums are like that, man. He provides the vibe every Friday, man. When I get paid, and I'm like, hey, it's Friday. I'm rocking with that Money Man. I'm coming out of the parking lot. I'm pumping that Money Man. So those two albums were dope. I was rocking with that. Another one was what's another one like? Oh, Pop Smoke. Yeah, man, that dude was talented, man. He was taken way before his time, man. You know, that was crazy to me, man. Mad potential, man. He reminded me of 50 Cent when he first hit the scene. Just his energy, you know what I'm saying? That music, just the energy, man. You know, another young King Slain. Too soon, man.
I've been chilling. I've been on R&B all week. I've
been
Maxwelling it out.
Yeah, we know about 9 months.
I've been Maxwelling it out this week, man.
I think we're gonna do that.
You've been hitting
I think that'll be a good idea that if we do a night where we just vibing out, listen to jams on some stuff that we grew up on. Cause I mean, our catalog is so diverse. Like we love the new, but nothing sets the mood like the old, man. Yeah. All the old 80s music, all the old 90s, man.
Bring back memories and everything, man.
Yeah, man. We you know, that's what we grew up on, man. It's in our DNA, man. So, you know, anything from the 80s or 90s, man, hey, we definitely will be trying to cook that up and providing that for y'all as well, man. Yeah. Well, I enjoyed you guys, man.
Hey, for sure, man.
Enjoyed you, brother.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming out, T-Rich.
Hopefully I'll be back.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Nah, man, hopefully I get to see more.
Yeah,
hopefully I'll be on more.
Yeah, man. We, you know, like we said, man, we appreciate you guys, man, and T, go ahead and close these things out, man.
Hey, man, y'all know the motto. Hey, take this week and just, you know, spend time with your family, man, and just love on one another, call on your neighbors, you know, read a book.
Oh yeah.
And just keep going, man. Much love to everybody. You know, we hope y'all get through this and have a successful week. And yeah, man. Bless up.
More content coming.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, y'all. Hustle Kings.
We out.